YouTube. I want to make a review of a new PSE hunting bow. It's Brute Force Lite 2017. It's very light, made of aluminum, so it makes it light and handle. It's about 1.5 kilo with stabilizer and sight, and with bow hunting, quiver and arrows it's about 2 kilos, so it's not so much. Very light construction. The bow indeed is not very large. The length of the bow between cams is 91 centimeters, so it's very short for a hunting bow. Besides that, the bow includes ATA axle to axle, so from here to here, which is 30.5 inch. So it's very short bow. And what else? In set we get ready for shooting set. We get simple radical sight with cable, good quality string, with special silencers, stabilizer. It's very short hunting stabilizer, 3.5–4 inches, and bumpers on arms. They make the bow very quiet. The bow is quiet indeed, as you will hear later. And a few words about specifications. Brace height is 7 inches. Strength, pig weight. The strength of the bow is 70 pounds. For such a small short bow, it's very strong bow. Oh, it can do a lot of mess. The bow got a let off of 80%. It means that it reduces 80% of strange when you shooting. And what else? Draw length, which can be regulated, is from 25 to 31 inches. Mine is 28.5 inch. And a few words about speed. The bow is very fast actually. It's 332 feet per second. It's 102 meters per second with full pig weight. It's 70 pounds. So it's for such a small short toy. It's very fast bow. And few words about the weight of the bow, the strength. When I bought it, it was set to 60 pounds. It was too strong for me. I couldn't shoot, so I made reduction to 44 pounds using these 2 screws, and just a few turns, 7 turns, and it was 44 pounds, and then I could shoot many arrows without getting tired. Yeah. And we also get a very good quality string. It's made of Dinamna material, probably. It's such a special material. What about errors, faults after buying the bow? The bow was advertised as ready for shooting bow, but I couldn't shoot straight. Or something wrong. I had to make adjustment of arrow stand. It's whisper biscuit type of arrow stand. I had to do it proportionally to the loop. Like it wasn't straight. It was like 2-3 millimeters under the angle downwards. Yeah, and besides that, I had to make correction of this simple trophy rich hunting sight. Also, I had to adjust it, and I set pins to 10, 15 and 20 meters for start. Yeah, and the next error, the next problem I had, it was D-loop and knocking point. After a few shots, knocking point and D-loop started to move. I couldn't fix it anyhow, so I use movies from YouTube how to do it by yourself at home. You gotta use simply you may use dental wax floss and adjust it proportionally to whisper biscuit stand, and just make some ties around the string. It's very simple to do it by yourself, and actually it worked. It blocked the D-loop from against moving up and down, and holds still actually. So that's a good way to do it. Radical Peep Sight we get with the cable, and I also got to buy hunting broadheads, Maximal company hunting broadheads, and arrows, Easton Game Getters Spine 340, very heavy arrows with RPS inserts. They are very good arrows for start for hunting. And trigger itself, I got problems with original trigger I got because it was a very cheap trigger, and it opened itself when I was shooting. When wind was blowing, it was so soft. The button was so delicate. When wind was blowing, it opened itself. So I had to replace it at the beginning to this true ball bandit trigger. You can adjust it, fully adjust it, and I think it's very nice trigger. I like it. Also, I had problems with hunting bow quivers you put on the bow. The arrows, these hunting arrows, Easton Game Getters, didn't fit into original bow quiver. They were too large, and I had to replace the bow quiver to this Maximal hunting bow quiver, and now it's fine. What else? The wrapping. We got the bow with the handle, which is bare metal. So I put such a bicycle cycling wrapping. It was a very good solution. It makes it nicer to shoot now, and gives you some absorption also. It's made of such a EVA material wrapping. You can buy it at any bicycle store. It's not very expensive, and you can easily replace it into new one, different color if you want. Yeah, so I like this. I like this option. I think that's it. Let's start shoot and see in action how it looks. I started my adventure with a compound bow at the river, because I was very afraid to shoot at home for the first time, so I had to go where it was much safer. But now I shoot easily in my house. I prepared special target. I will show you later how the target is made. Okay, let's shoot, have some fun. I also bought for myself such a simple cartel bow quiver. It's very cheap. It's got 2 tubes, and it easily contains 12 arrows, so it's enough. A cheap one, but it's fine for me. Yep. now a few words about the target. The target is made by myself at home. I had to look around on the internet how to prepare such a target for compound bow, because it had to be very strong to stop the arrow. So I used simply a suitcase, old suitcase. It was a good idea. And what's inside this suitcase? In the back I put plates, such construction plates, something like plywood. It isn't very hard, and the most important material are polyethylene tubes, such a construction polyethylene pipe tubes. I had to buy about 30 meters of these tubes. They are wrapped one on the another in such a way that there are no gaps between these columns. Right here, and they are wrapped in polyethylene foil and tightened together. It's not a bad solution, but it doesn't stop hunting broadhead arrow. It goes through the target, but I'm very contented. As I said, it's simple and cheap target. It's enough at the beginning of your archery adventure. Yeah, so it's not a bad solution in my opinion. It's my first target. I will still look for some better and cheaper method, because this suitcase is rather heavy, so not a good solution. Yeah, I will share it with you if I prepare make the other target, better target. And few words about the bow itself. It's handy, light, as you see. It's very short. It's fun actually. It's fully adjustable. American company. It was expensive? No, I don't think so. For the whole set with the bow cover, actually I paid about $800. So I think you will not buy anything better for the price. So I can recommend it to you as your first bow. It can be used by women or men. Yeah, it's a nice bow. Tomorrow probably I will make second movie when I shoot outdoor under the bridge. You gotta practice, and archery is fun actually. It's very relaxing, and I recommend it to you. Okay, see you in my next movies.